guys, I'm Pinsetter1991 and today I'm going to be making a tutorial video. I'm going to be showing how to draw a rainforest. A while back I made a video showing how to draw a rainforest river, and I've gotten a lot of comments on it, people always asking me if I could show how to draw the actual forest. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. You're not going to need a lot of materials for this. I don't think I used an eraser at all. I just used charcoal. So I'm using some General's charcoal pencils. I'm going to be using two, but it's not 100% necessary. I just like using the extra soft and the hard because you can get some different effects with the softer and the harder pencils. For example, I like using the soft pencil to draw some of the darker shading, because the soft is, just really smooth and easy to draw, and you can get really dark values with it. And then the harder pencil for the lighter values, the lighter leaves and other things that you draw. And then the paper that I'm using is Bristol vellum, which is a fairly average paper, but it's a lot better than your typical scratch paper. I don't suggest using scratch paper at all. You should get yourself some paper that's a little bit better than scratch paper, a little bit thicker. It's got a better texture to it. So I just got Bristol vellum from a paper supply store. I got it in bulk, so I've got a ton of this stuff, and I really like it. It's not the best paper, but it's way better than scratch paper. So basically, to draw trees, I'll let you know right now that this is kind of a tedious process. It's going to take a while. But the actual technique that I use for drawing rainforest trees is pretty simple. We'll start with the hard pencil, hard charcoal, and I start with the trees that are furthest back when I'm doing landscapes. That's actually a general rule that pretty much everybody follows. Is you want to draw the things that are furthest back first and then work your way forward. So I start like up in here, up at the top with the trees that I'm going to be drawing. And I'll start with the hard charcoal pencil, and I'll just kind of start up in this corner. And basically throughout most of the drawing you're going to be doing the same thing. The rainforest is filled with leaves, right? And if you try to draw each leaf individually, you're probably just gonna go insane before you're done. You're gonna start ripping your hair out. So don't try to draw each individual leaf. Instead, you should just kind of shade in. What I'm doing is just like a circular motion. I'll kind of zoom in, you can see. So all I'm doing is little circles. I'm doing it really fast and just kind of making my way around. That's really all there is to it. Just shading. Don't try and draw like little individual leaves, little circles like that. You're just going to go crazy if you try to do that. So when I drew this, I used a reference image. I was looking at an actual photograph of a rainforest, and I pretty much always use reference images. They're really helpful. They give you an idea of where everything's going to be, kind of a direction that you can go in. For example, I know that there's going to be a river like right in here, so I don't want to draw anything there. A lot of times I'll go in and outline certain things that I know I want to draw later, just so that I can avoid drawing over them. But for now I'm just doing the same technique for the leaves, starting in the back. You don't really have to add in a lot of details, like I was mentioning, because these things are, these trees are so far away. There's no way you can see all the individual leaves on them anyways. So this is the hard pencil. Now I'm going to switch over to the soft. This is an extra soft pencil. And kind of drawing some of the darker lines or darker leaves, shades that are in there. And also we'll kind of get like a main tree trunk shape going in here. Get it down to about there. The other thing that I like about the soft pencil is just how dark the lines can get. Like if I want to add in some vines, you just draw them in there and you get really cool dark lines with it. But going on with the exact same technique as I was showing earlier, just lots of little circles. You can kind of put some branch shapes going out. So I've been drawing for a few minutes now. Not sure exactly how long, but maybe around 10 minutes. And you can see that, just getting a little area takes a little while to draw. This isn't a quick, simple process. Well, it is a simple process, but it's not a quick process. So you can see, about a square, this big, it'll take you about 10 minutes to finish. Going across the top is probably going to take you around an hour. And to finish the whole thing can take, quite a few, probably around 4 hours, depending on how fast and efficient you can do all this shading. But for me, I usually can't finish a drawing like this in one day. I just don't have the patience. You do have the time to do it in one day. It's not going to take you more than shouldn't take you more than 5-6 hours to finish a drawing like this. But and there's other people that can do it way faster, but I just don't have the patience. If I start drawing and finish the whole thing, I'll just by the end of the drawing I'm just wanting to rip my hair out because it just takes a while. So it's a good idea to do parts of it and take a break. That's why a lot of times I'll finish a drawing in a few days, So now you can see that I'm making a little bit of progress. I started on the water a little bit. I already made another video that shows how to draw the water, so I'll link you to that at the end of this video. But basically I've been following the exact same technique. I wanted to stop here though and explain a few things because now I'm starting to get a little bit closer to the foreground of the drawing, so you're going to start adding in a few more details. For example, you can see that right here I'm starting to put in some grass, which are just little lines. I'm using the hard pencil right now, but you could use either one. If you want the lines darker, use the soft one. They're just vertical lines. Oops. right where right at the edge of the water, I make it somewhat dark, like right where the plants are hitting the water. There's a lot of shadow in there, so I kind of darken it a little bit. But you can see that I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing I was doing before. Now that I'm kind of doing like the ground, I'm not really drawing a tree right here, but I'm still doing the exact same thing, just drawing circles, making some areas darker, just so that you can see the variety of the foliage that's on the ground. There's obviously lots of leaves, sticks, dirt, other things on the ground. And if you want to make a plant, you just draw a line. Now another cool thing that you can do that I already explained in my drawing, in my river tutorial where I showed how to draw the water, is that you can make a reflection in the water, These plants that are here, you can actually have them reflect down into the water like that. I think it looks really neat. And in the tutorial I show how to use the eraser to kind of blend everything. But that's mainly, the technique that you're going to be using throughout the entire drawing. Just as you get closer, you're going to want to add more details in there. Alright guys, so this is what we've got so far. About halfway done, getting pretty close to halfway done. But you can see the difference between the trees that are furthest away. Then as you get closer, you start to see more detail. And then the closest you get, like the bushes that I'm starting to add in here, you can really see the individual leaves. And that's pretty much everything you need to know when it comes to drawing this forest landscape. There's the original right there that I drew a while back. So if you want to see the whole drawing, the original drawing that I did, you can click the link on the video right now. Or if you want to see the other tutorial that I made on how to draw the river water, you can click the other tutorial, the other link that I'm putting up right now. But that's pretty much everything you need to know when it comes to drawing the rainforest landscape. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate and leave a comment if you like. And keep an eye out for my future videos. And good luck.